this is how you start the night off. With an epic tag team match. Teddy Long would be proud. Everyone got a fair run, and the very sight of the Rhodes brothers double suplex the Big Show is something that never gets old. Despite a bad knee, Jey Uso picks up the win for his team with a splash.
I have something to say.
Raw cap of Heyman and Cena segments from Monday Night Raw. Say what you will about John Cena, but he is a total class act. He says it makes him feel great when a Make-A-Wish kid's one wish is to hang out with John Cena. If Brock fails to show next Monday on Raw, then Cena will fight Heyman.
I have something to say.
Kane is boasting about the authority, about cleaning house on Reigns and Jericho from Raw, and how tonight they'll finish business.
Jobbing time.
Vomit bags on standby. Ugh. The only thing that's inspirational about Bo Dallas is the inspiration he gives me to want to go take a bathroom break. Bo has an ego session about how people can strive to be like him, to which Coulter Robotnik interrupts and says, and I quote, "If you're America's sweetheart, then I'm Ariana Grande. Zeb. No mental pictures before 9 p.m. After almost 2 minutes of promo time, the match gets underway, and I like what I see from Gabriel. He had a decent flow and a decent rhythm going until Bo Dallas decides to become Bo-gressive. A real shame as Justin lost to the Bo Dog. Ugh, someone gag me. We think we're going to get a brawl between Swagger and Bo, but Bo Dallas turns into Bo Chicken. I wonder if they serve that at Burger King.
Bring out the divas. It's a squash.
Paige wins via the Black Widow in 1 minute 45 seconds. They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Summer Rae only briefly got into this at the beginning, and then it was meh all the way. Really? Mind games take place with AJ hitting the page turner on Layla and then skipping around the ring. Gotta love that AJ. The last time I saw an arm wrestling contest on SmackDown was nearly a year and a half ago between Sheamus and Mark Henry. And it wasn't all that exciting even then. And that basically served as nothing more than filler. And this was no different. You know, we could have had a match featuring Zack Ryder versus Heath Slater. Granted, neither man has anything going for them at this point, but SmackDown is meant to be opportunity for the mid-carders. And here we're just wasting time for an arm wrestling contest. Oh, and Henry wins, which gets a huge pop from the audience. We get a rematch which Henry begins to win, but is ultimately thrown out because Lana threw powder into Henry's face. Somewhat predictable.
I have something to say.
Renee interview with Chris Jericho. Good interview with Y2J, said he had a great cage match on Raw with Bray Wyatt, and he did not take too kindly with Orton sticking his nose in where it wasn't wanted. And at Night of Champions, Orton will never, ever be the same again. And then hisses like a snake. How charming. Ziggler decides to get a stunt double considering The Miz has already got one. Dolph gets R-Truth to be our Ziggler. Okay. Entertaining tag match with Mind Games galore. The Zigglers get the win with Zigzag from our Ziggler.
I have something to say.
Byron interviews Nikki Bella, pulling sob story number 912. Whatever. AJ and Paige make it more entertaining by engaging in some more mind games with each other. Nikki, pro tip. That is how you act. But you wouldn't know that. You didn't know it then, you're not gonna know it now. Cole says there are 18 world titles between Orton and Jericho. You can count? And they say that the school system is failing. Fast-paced main event with decent exchanges between Jericho and Rollins. Put these two in a singles match. That is a ratings winner. Reigns wasn't in this as much as I would have liked, but when he was in, he had an impact against Orton and his former Shield brother. Jericho picks up the win for his team via roll-up as a counter to Orton's rope DDT. This is much better for Friday night. Promos and interviews were kept very short and sweet. Badass matches, save for the arm wrestling contest that was just WWE's answer to Dragon Ball Z filler, and it had a decent flow with little to no boredom factor. I am happy to give SmackDown a strong B rating for this week. Until next time, thank you for watching.